Well, hello everyone and good evening. How's it going? So, we're gonna be playing LA Noire on Nintendo Switch today. Let's not resume. I would like to start a new game if it will let me. Select save game to overwrite. Which one am I gonna overwrite? This one? Those are replay. Yeah, well, let's go with this one, I suppose. Do you want to skip the tutorial cases? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I need a refresher on how these things work. That'd be nice. Alright, it's gonna take some time to load.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory.
Oh, John Noble.
The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
How's the volume, by the way? Not too loud? I hope not.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe
It's a little bit too loud, I think.
So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Ah, okay. There we go.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Press R to use the handbrake. Well, the guy's already dead. There's no need to hurry. Alleyway crime scene. 10:11 p.m.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way.
Whoa,
We'll
whoa.
search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with
Whoa, whoa,
anything,
what's the
come
camera
find
do that?
me And we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
Why does the camera do that? Okay, move on ahead. I don't know if it's you causing this to my camera, but... Also, it's very dark. Isn't it?
Look at this junk.
Clue indicators will assist you in your investigation while switching them off.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
What was that? There was some kind of prompt. Okay, can I do something about this image being so dark, or is it supposed to be that
What
way?
you got, Phelps? Anything? Jesus. Cole, come take a look at this.
Hold on a minute.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Yeah, it seems a bit more normal that way, I'd say.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Alright, it's dark, but not too dark that way. Press A to inspect an object. What? This? A new clue. Bloodstain.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay. They didn't throw something in the dumpster? No? Okay. What about on the ground here or something? No? Ah.
Junk.
Ah, it's junk? Okay. My bad. Should we do in the alley? Ah. A gun.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I
Ah,
can
that's
find
a
a way up there.
reflection. It's not on the
All
glass.
right, don't hurt yourself.
Okay, is there some place I can climb? Ah, over there, I'd say.
The gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find
Here.
a way up. What kind of chumps do these
Wesson,
homicide guys
serial
think we are?
S71893.
Press A to further investigate an object. 2 rounds
Two
fired.
rounds
Yeah.
fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Maybe he was intending to find it, or maybe he figured
Follow up on this now.
they will look through the drain. They're not gonna expect the gun to be on the roof.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Use the notebook to set your next destination. Notebook, like this. Gun store. Set as destination. Okay.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
There's more sound coming out of this game than there was coming out of the Wii U playing Assassin's Creed.
Watch it!
Ah, yeah, like that. I wonder if you can actually use the siren for no reason like this.
Take the next right.
It's not close by, that gun store. Some pilots. I was trying to use the handbrake.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Gun store ledger. Okay.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
Model 27. Item 27 it says. Nickel checkered walnut grip. No, that's not what he said. He said pearl. 27. 27. Barrel polished nickel pearl grip. That's the one.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
Hello, Mama Malia. Didn't know this was available on the Switch.
Ordered the gun in
Came out in the
February.
first year of the system being
Thanks, you've been
available.
a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see
It
if you
was
can
around
help.
the same time that I believe they made it also for the PlayStation
Okay.
VR around that
In for a
time.
penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Okay, hold on. Oops. Schroeder's apartment. Yeah, in fact, it's the only game that Rockstar has put out on the Switch. Doesn't have GTA, but it has LA Noire. Go figure.
Look out! Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
I'm not going the right way. Hold on. Wait. Ah, no, it's up on the bridge. Ah, okay. Oh well. We'll try to cross, I suppose. Woo!
You're gonna wreck the car!
Doesn't matter, it's fun. It's a shortcut. Okay, this may be a bit of a stretch here. The way I'm going. Oops. Okay. Where do we get out? Here. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's a destination, I think.
Pull over, we're here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, It's been a while, I have to remember what buttons do what. Schroeder, apartment 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
There's a phone on the landing.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my...
It's not here! What is the meaning of this?
What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Okay.
Ready, tough guy?
I'm just coming off of playing Assassin's Creed and the controls... You can brawl there too, but the controls are different. Kinda goes against my instincts at the moment.
Ralph, you alright?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off
Search
guard.
his apartment, yeah, huh?
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Investigation music plays when you... Ah, crap, no, okay. R.T. Rosenberg, Summers, Frank Greer, Clayton, Ted Rossi, Kaplan, F. Greer, Leroy Tate. What was that? 40, 20. Dates and numbers.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247. Requested.
Ah, leaving for war.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso. Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Maybe it's a reasonable thing to not want to fight? Just saying. Or you gotta be a smart mouth with me, huh? Armed and dangerous.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope, or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified, code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Subdue robbery suspects. Do we want to alert them of our coming by having the alarm, the siren blaring like this? I don't know, okay. Guess it doesn't matter because things are already happening. I don't see. Ah, I see a head.
Find some cover.
Ah, there's one. Poke your head out, come on.
Stay in cover.
Oh, but come on. I'm going in.
Get in cover. Don't know how many are in there. Come get take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
Whoops. Which button is it to take cover? Ah, okay, upstairs. Poke your head out. Come on.
That's it? We got them all?
I took 6 bullets. Should be dead, but...
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
How do you take cover, though? I wish I knew for next time.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole. Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum.
Wendell Bauer.
I put him away before he jumped
Parole.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bauer! Stop! LAPD! You can go screw yourselves.
Run toward an obstacle to scale it, okay. Whoa, whoa.
Bowers! Hold it right
Move
there!
toward the ladder to climb it. Check.
Stop now or I will shoot!
I believe they kick your face if you're too close behind.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Yeah, like that.
You've got to be kidding!
You fucking asked for it. There's no way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Ouch.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
I don't have to block if I don't let him punch.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6.
He's bottom of the
Kowalski,
barrel in
6.
everything.
Weiss, 5.
Kelso.
Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Buyer beware.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solved that shows that you have the gumption The gung-ho, the get-up-and-go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, it's my partner with him.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Broad daylight, crowded street. Now I've seen everything.
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
Back out, B. I don't see anything. Okay. But no, not his head. His right arm. Your left, his right. Come on. Okay. Pockets. Bank of Arcadia, 1412 West 3rd Street, Westlake. C. Galetta, apartment 5, 11018 South Broadway, pearl earrings. $52. What's that? Payments made.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Was almost finished paying it. Well, as far as the body is concerned, that seems to be everything. Yeah, I thought I noticed something shining on the pavement.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
No. What about in the shop? No.
We should make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah, in a moment, lady. Maybe someone threw something in the trash. Ah, yeah. Well, the gun.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Fabrique nationale d'armes de guerre, Herstal, Belgique. That's here in Belgium, like 40 kilometers from where I live. Made in Belgium.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement.
Interview witness.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Ah, that's the name on the document in his pocket. Eyewitness account. Review evidence. Wait. Can't. Okay. Shoe store clerk, eyewitness to murder of Everett Gage.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage My boss bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
There was something like a weird expression on her face when she said that. If you think the witness is lying and you have proof, choose accuse. Okay? Press X to accuse the witness of lying.
You're lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, Mom.
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
I'd imagine it would be possible murder suspect. Details of shooting.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
If you think the witness is lying but you lack proof, choose bad cop. Press Y to act as a bad cop. Okay?
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Possible religious motive. Details of shooting.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Coletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
There were like 4 or 5 casings, I believe, on the floor. Press A to act as a good cop. Well,
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
that sounds about right.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon.
And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Keep LA safe. Drive safely. Sorry. Sorry. Oops.
Watch out!
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu.
I'm sure.
He said he'd lie down.
Don't move. You stay here. Yeah. Figures.
Kalu, get back here! God damn it all, I have to get the hold of mail.
Damn it.
I'm out of here. Too late, Kalu.
He's running away. Come on, scale it. Any other obstacle you can scale it, not this one. I'm not supposed to shoot him? Why do they say that I have to hold ZL2 to aim then? What's that got to do with anything? The Broadway, Hollywood.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Ed?
Can we skip?
Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer is getting away. And I'm running up against the wall.
Kalu, get back here! Lock him up and throw away the key. What's a special report?
If I shoot his leg, no?
Too late, Kalu!
Tap A to tackle. So in that sense, this is exactly like... What did he jump over? That was not they! Oi! Hey! I'll arrest you for obstruction!
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
Yeah, okay. So...
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Shoots a guy in broad daylight in the middle of the street.
In the case that breaks you.
And then he just goes back to his shop like nothing happened.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young fellows. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Argument with Gage. But apparently it's because he's Jewish or something.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
We'll need to judge whether or not they are telling the truth. Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews and interrogations. Suspect positively identified. He's lying. We have a witness.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
This? Correct.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Possible religious motive.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's what she said, but is that true?
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money, and he owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But the question was about possible religious motive, no? No, this is wrong.
I'm done with you. Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
I'm Jewish, so I speak in Jewish slang.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, Chief. Don't want to blow a gasket.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the
Yeah, well,
store.
we've already been there. It's
5
forcing me
rounds
to restart from scratch.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and we're going through the tutorial as well again.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Use intuition, 5. Now let's play the good cop. No, incorrect.
Gage was a Jew hater. Get it off your chest.
Gage and his kind are pathetic.
I'm gonna have to restart it again.
Shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Wait. Ah, no, that restarted the entire investigation. What have I done? I thought it was restarting the interrogation. Ah, bummer. Ah. Can I just reload, maybe? Hold on a minute. I'm counting on being able to possibly reload an auto-save that would have happened. Patrol buyer beware. I know it. Or maybe the next one down. Hold on. This game doesn't give you control over a lot of things. Come on. Come on. Ah, okay. Here we go.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
So I guess it's a bad cop on the next one. But for now, let's accuse him.
You shot Gage, and we
because
know
this
why.
one I already know that this is the right choice.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
Well, that's that. You're in traffic at first, aren't you? Patrol complete. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Prepare for reassignment. Think it's traffic. At first, no? Well, sounds like it.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll
Nice
be keeping
suit.
an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Who you calling kid? Kid?
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Investigate PE Freight Depot, abandoned vehicle. Isn't that near a railway or something like that? Or is that a later case, maybe?
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Whoa! Easy! I don't have time for your song and dance right now. I swear.
Where's our car? Parked outside? Is that the one? Ah, yeah. Well, there he is.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot and the warehouse district. I'll direct.
One night, Father Brown was taking the air. Locked up the barnyard with the greatest of care.
Tell me a little about yourself,
Out of the
Phelps.
hen house,
Are we
something
friends
stirred.
now?
Shouted, who's
We
there?
work together,
This
don't
is
be
what he
so
heard. There ain't nobody
Grew
here
up in
but
San
us
Francisco.
chickens.
My father was a
There
shipper.
ain't nobody here at all.
College at Stanford.
So
Did 2
calm
years
yourself
ROTC
and stop
before
that
Reno
bus.
CS at Camp
There
Elliott.
ain't nobody here but
Shipped out
us.
in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. A year on the beat. Out here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night.
Oops.
Draped in the flag. Knife between your teeth. Gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
Christ alive!
Did I? Yeah, I did. Run the traffic lights. Sorry.
What did you do?
It was my
I
fault.
kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps.
What car brand
You got a
is
bravery
this?
citation during the Zuda riots.
All units of 459.
It's too low res, I can't tell.
Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Oops.
You're a goddamn menace!
I did my job. No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Pacific Electric.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give him your story.
He sounds a bit like Dave Fennoy, the guy who voices Lee in The Walking Dead. Wonder if it's him, or maybe just someone who sounds similar.
It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Hold on. Games. Who did he voice? This game came out, can't recall what year, originally. What year was that originally? No, apparently he didn't voice anything in this game, so I guess it's just someone who sounds close.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking.
New person of
but they'll make
interest,
him wait
Adrian
too
Black.
long. He's the restless type.
Murder weapon? Insta heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Well, some of those clues are already marked, so... Ooh.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Yeah, I think I recall the details of this case. I think I remember why there is no body.
Happier times, I guess.
Genuine leather.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Year issued 1932. Married, yes, age 32. Previous license number. Okay. Those licenses only last a year. Must be carried when operating the motor vehicle, present when applying for renewal. Or is there something more that I have to note about the thing? No, doesn't look like it. What about the glasses? The bridge seems to have been fixed. It's interesting how they took care to make it so that the image being refracted through the lens gets distorted a little. That's a nice attention to detail.
optimistic, Cole.
A live hog.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Riverside Slaughterhouse. Man, that's nothing.
Doesn't look like anything.
If the music is still playing, then there's probably something I still have to pay attention to. Because I believe it stops playing when you've had a look at all the pieces of evidence.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
What were you doing here? Knowledge of Adrian Black. Bloodstained pipe found. Contents of wallet.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I can't have him repeat what he just said, no?
You're holding out on me. Spill it.
I'm telling you all I know. I already wasted hours getting involved in this thing.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
It's his profile in my notebook that I wanted to have a look at. His name is Nate Wilkie. That's all I know. Well,
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
okay, well, this one was handled properly. Bloodstained pipe found.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Doesn't seem to be lying to me.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Contents of wallet. Did they take some money inside? Livehawk purchase receipt signed by F. Morgan, found in abandoned vehicle. Yeah, but the wallet was empty of any money. Did he take something that was inside?
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie.
Only 3 out of 4
If
correct.
you need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Is there something I was supposed to notice in there? All I see is a lot of very blurry blood. Is there something I didn't notice in there? The controller is rumbling. Huh? Steinel? Steinel? There's a name on them, no? Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Okay, investigation music stops when all clues are discovered. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, then, what do we do? Do we go back? Where's my partner? But he's in the car waiting for me, so... Listed address for Adrian Black and spouse. Okay.
Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is? Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
Play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help.
Could be a car theft gone wrong.
Press 8 to respond to dispatch call. Yeah, nah, don't care.
Why do you care that much? Well, obviously, someone got a little heavy-handed. It's the wrong way around. How so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car, and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
Got something there, folks. Doesn't add up.
Nah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I remember part of the case at the very least.
Did you read about the guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and
he's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil. The Southern Pacific Freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, folks.
It's possible that what they're talking about here is actually something that really happened, because I know that they researched some of the news from around that time in LA to make up the background story of the game, so...
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
I'm gonna run the siren. Black residents. 11:43 a.m.
Let's Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Don't think she needs any shoulder to cry on.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
That didn't sound very honest.
It does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Investigate the Black residence.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Yeah, doesn't seem relevant.
No good to me.
The pictures, though, no? Can't you check things in first-person view? Oh, yeah, this is super useful, being able to watch yourself. What's that, a box?
Incidental.
Bedroom. What's that? His clothes are gone, no? I mean, usually when it's a bedroom like that, there's a side for the guy and the couple and the other side for the woman, but one of the two sides seems to be completely empty. Picture of her, but not him. Can you turn it around, maybe? No?
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Alienist Fountain provides help to troubled vets. Press A to see the story behind the headline.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
He's a shrink.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Is he experimenting on them? This, I don't think this has anything to do with the case at hand, by the way.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Ah, press A to further investigate object. Is it empty? Los Angeles.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Records and investigation can assist with your inquiries. Contact RNI by what? By phone? Is that what they said? Hold on, I'm not done. Can't look in the fridge. A receipt for the Insta-Heat.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Pipework and plumbing.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Delivery. What's that? Fast miser. Instant action. Auto dial temperature control. What's the other door? What's that? An old washing machine? Oxidol?
I don't think so.
Me neither.
Not much help.
Ah. No, that's nothing. Where's that heater thing? Ah. That's nothing.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Ah. There it is.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Use the left stick to select a piece and press A. What? You want me to assemble it? I'm not paid for that. Okay, hold on. You press A. Up there. No.
That can't be right. So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Music hasn't stopped, so there must be more. Now you can't check this thing. Flowers. Any clues?
Help me out.
Make sure you cover all the rooms. You don't want to miss anything.
Is there any room I haven't checked yet? Feels like the dining room. I've already searched it pretty thoroughly. What's the blue dots, by the way? Ah. Why, is there something I didn't notice on this thing? Normally it's not the same music note. I press A to further investigate. At the back.
Wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts.
No, music's still going. Okay, well, let's make that phone call. Phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. The music is still going. There must be something I didn't find. Something actually important. I get the feeling there must be more in the bedroom. No, that's the kitchen. Or did I miss something in the kitchen, maybe? Ah. I haven't been here yet. Ah. Wait, they were sleeping in separate bedrooms?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Yeah.
This must be Adrian's.
Are his glasses in it? No, they're not here. Stenzel.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match. Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Ah. Is there something I missed? To my
Adrian. This thing gets more and more
Nicole. XX. Who's Nicole? Mrs. Black? Ah, there we go. There's the music. Okay, well, time to interrogate her again then.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Slaughterhouse receipt.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking.
Thank you for the follow, Agamemnon Padar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
She doesn't seem to be lying. Good cop.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Location of Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
A pleasure. Just begun to play this game, so I shouldn't watch. Well, I'm just at the start myself, but I have already played it before, though. I'm not playing blind. It's just been a few years, though, since last time. Ah, crap, I wasn't really paying attention to what she was doing, to what she was saying.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Alibi for Mrs. Black. Before I ask her the question, concealed message, glasses case. The one thing about which she may be lying, I guess, is the thing at the back of the photo. It's the heat flyer.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She doesn't seem to be lying. I don't think so, anyway. Good cop.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Stenzel glasses case.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Again, nothing suspicious here, I guess. He just bought a new pair, she says. Well, there's nothing in the evidence that seems to indicate that she could be lying, I guess. I guess what I would ask is what happened to the old pair, maybe, or something? I don't know.
Go on.
Yeah, go on, yeah. What else?
Telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Oh, so the pair that we found was not the new one? It was the old one? Photograph signed Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
She seems a bit nervous, no? Bad cop? No, it was
You and your husband are in
accused.
separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it
Should
was
have
my-
accused her and showed her the photo. Well,
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
I don't have a good instinct for all that, I guess. I wouldn't have done a good cop. Maybe it's just as well they refused me.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
escort from Frankfurt will be taught the rayon spinning process and are under contract for 2 years, during which time they'll be lodged in a convent school. Here they will pay $6.50 of their wages for board and lodging. They at least are no longer among Europe's wanderers.
Let's drive, drive, drive. Okay, we seem to be close. Oh, there we go. Kavanagh's Bar, 12:10 p.m.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Something funny about the clam chowder. We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Haven't heard that one before.
Looking for someone?
Hello, sir.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Loner in the back.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Linked to abandoned vehicle.
We found Black's car, abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Look at his face. Sometimes the expressions are so exaggerated. Like, who makes a face like that waiting for you to talk to them? The receipt, yeah. Signed by F. Morgan, found in an abandoned vehicle.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Well, at the rail yard, I don't know, but you've got something to do with this car anyway.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
You're lying. Well, okay, is there anything indicating that he didn't leave for Seattle? Train ticket with receipt, Los Angeles to Seattle. Here it's either bad cop or accused. It's one of the two. But I thought this was maybe the train ticket for his last trip to Seattle, though. Bad cop?
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go.
It's very believable when you say it with that look on your face. I love cops. I totally believe it. Wait, what you doing?
I got drinking to do. You're getting nothing
Oh,
more.
okay. Why was he taking him by the arm then?
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
Come on, just one drink?
He's bothering the lady here for a drink now.
We haven't seen each other in years.
We ain't seen each other ever, pal.
We ain't seen each other ever, pal. Fuck off. Interesting. That little detail.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their
Wait,
own
you
bullshit. Huh. Type is clever. Hard
think
to
this
catch
one
out.
was
Frank Morgan
believable?
is not one of those
Yeah.
people.
No, he was not. Thankfully for me, it makes my work easier.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human.
Let me guess. Hog blood.
Compositional analysis
Swine.
reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, folks.
I wonder if they really had the means to identify animal blood like that. Say, oh, that's not human blood. That belongs to that animal. That type of animal, I guess. I wonder if in the 1940s they were already that advanced. Ah. Shoot. Is it a Chevrolet? Or Buick?
You know we've got a siren, Phelps. Let's check the place out. Come on.
I can't tell from the logo what brand the car is because it may be a brand that we never ever had here in Europe. I don't know. It's possible that it's something that doesn't exist, like a non-existing brand. Where is it? Ah, at this door? F. Morgan. Apartment number 2 again.
Apartment 2.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yeah, and it's not like he killed anyone either. I mean, unless you want to count the swine. I arrest you for killing a swine.
It's over, Adrian. Stop right there, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
La Casa del Sol.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, You could go a long way in this department.
Gordon Leary. Some of the faces of the actors, you can definitely recognize them sometimes. Vehicle damage, ouch. Distinguished. Mrs. Black is no doormat. The right evidence, and she would have spilled the beans on her husband. Yeah, I was supposed to accuse and show her the picture, I know, but... what can I say? I'm not super great at this.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
Yeah. I remember it.
On site. Get
The,
down there and
the
see what
grumpy
you can turn
grandpa.
up. Any questions? Good. Get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wage.
Bit racist too, as I recall.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say.
Yeah, they added on concrete blocks or something to steal the wheels or something like that.
Let's go save the world. Can you identify the man in this vehicle?
You hear about Adrian?
Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Alright, see her. Jacobs' backyard, 2 p.m. He has a porch, as I recall.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
There's the old man.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle?
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Well, let's look around the place first. Argentina.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
No license plate. Missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Empty.
Yeah. And the spare tire is gone too. The motor vehicle described as shown here on.
It's owned by the Argentinian
Yeah.
embassy.
License fee received. Consulate General of Argentina, Suite 210 5055 Wilshire Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. Nah. Not important.
Nope.
combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
They didn't already have like the big plus-shaped tire irons at the time. Would have been so much easier than with this thing. Would have taken longer too, not very discreet. Let's not interrogate the old man just yet. What, baseball bat?
Probably nothing.
It's a weapon. Probably nothing. Music's still going? No, so there's probably something I didn't notice. When I pass in front of it, I had the flag, no? Ah yeah, that's what I was supposed to notice.
Must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have it any street.
That's the old man, I think, who stole it. Kept it as a trophy or something.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here.
Stickball.
Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Aw, come on. Yeah, there we go. Want to know who's this actor? Hal Landon Jr. I think I've seen this guy play in maybe TV shows or something. Well, he's only known for L.A. Noire on Behind the Voice Actors, but that doesn't mean he hasn't played in something else. Witness report.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work.
How did you know they were Mexicans?
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
His face. No, I do not. Hispanic suspects.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
The missing flag. It's you, isn't it? Removed from abandoned Packard. Accuse? We can't really link him to it, I suppose.
How do you know there were 3 of them? It was dark. It must be 50 feet from the kitchen to the car.
You telling me I'm lying?
That was not. No,
my glasses.
that's not
they
it.
had the headlights on. I'd say I was a dang sight more observant than you, son.
Okay, well that's incorrect.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
No, he has no reason to lie about this.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
But they're the flag. Maybe I got my wires crossed or something and I mistook one thing for another. What about the...
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? What would I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
No, it was not that I wanted to accuse him of. Dewey Brothers? Or is that the one? I don't know.
Scratching around in that book won't prove nothing. You should show me some respect.
That's enough for now. Remember, Jacob, it's an offense to obstruct a criminal investigation. Let's hope you've given us everything.
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see?
Juan Francisco Valdez. That sounds like one of those damn Mexican names. Johnny Madsen, Henry Grove.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
What's that? Henry Grove, nice high lashes. Lovely speaking voice, good natured, gentle boy, full lips, baseball fan, needs a little coaxing. Likes cherry flavored candy. Angelic features, olive skin, blonde locks, tanned with blue eyes. Tall and lean, barrel chest, delicate. Ooh. Why would someone keep a list of physical features like this?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership.
Not
or
Doobie
car
Brothers,
mechanic
Dewey
workshop.
Brothers.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Okay. What now? We going to our car?
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
Let's check the dealership first, I'd say.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have got this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work.
Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Yeah. Don't change lane. Oops. I went a bit too far, actually. Ah, there's the dealership. Dewey Brothers dealership, 2:17 p.m.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
This guy's face too, I feel like I've seen him before.
We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective.
No, that's
but I know how
nobody
we
I
can
know.
Find out. Follow me.
Okay, let's follow him.
We keep all our
And there's
tools
one
in
missing. Let me guess.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest.
3/4, Paul
You
Kadarowski.
guys aren't interested
No.
in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
What?
Why don't you give us some
Doesn't
alone
it
time,
fit?
Joey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
I don't, never mind.
One left.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
The one we found didn't have that red color around it, I don't think.
I bet a broad's been driving this auto. The clutch is a mess.
California.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Okay, where's the boss? Should I interview him?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Whereabouts of Delgado?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
He's hiding something. Can I accuse him of anything, though?
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I think he's telling the truth. No?
So that's it?
No.
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey, and spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado, see how good his excuse is.
You can always restart these later if you want to get better results, but as long as we get to the bottom of it. Okay. Hey.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing
Three-dimensional movies.
What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. In God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talk using color. Look what we have now.
I'm not going to overshoot it by going through the tunnel. Yeah, the echo is horrible inside the tunnel. Uh-oh. It's not up the hill, is it? Yes, it is. Of course it had to be. Okay. Delgado's residence, 2:42 p.m. Mr. Delgado?
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
You're a couple of slates short of the full thing. That's the guy from the paper. Solved that big case.
That's the guy from the papers. He solved that big case, he said the guy. Outside. Wait. Which apartment? No.
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Okay, I wasn't paying attention enough then.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Okay, sorry. Oops.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Don't think so, huh? Okay. They seem to be good, abiding Catholics. Except for the theft thing. Gabriel looks like he likes cars.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy. Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Mmm, cornflakes. Yeah, the tires are in the thing here, I believe. No, yeah, Packard.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Don't think there's anything relevant here. Or is there a file?
Nothing significant. It doesn't appear to be connected.
Why? What is it? Ah, this.
This isn't.
When it's the kind of sound, it means that there's something about the object that it reacts to that you have not examined yet properly, or simply that it's something that you have not examined yet at all. Diplomatic.
Diplomatic license plates.
Ah, that's all the evidence. Nah, nothing in the bedroom. No, that's all the evidence I needed anyway.
I'm at a loss.
Anna isn't giving us the full story. Try her again.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
The customer insulted him? How am I supposed to react to that? Ask the community? Careful use of intuition can lead to breakthroughs in interviews and interrogations. 96.3% of players chose the correct answer after using an intuition point on this question. But I only get 5 though.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for a
Nah, there you're lying. But do I have the evidence here though? Yeah, the breakfast plates.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
The tires in the workshop.
here
and
last
break
night.
breakfast plates.
I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Diplomatic plates recovered.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Can we prove that she knows nothing of it? You know nothing? What about the Argentinian flag on your table there? She's clearly lying, I think. You can see it on her face.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have?
Not that you stole them yourself, but... No, that's not it. It didn't go the way...
To insult?
It didn't go where I thought it would go.
I have known many policia like you.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is...
Yeah, there, I believe her.
If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
He is out with his chivatos, Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned...
Illegal street race.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
We'll go back to the police station after we're done with collecting evidence. The guy, he likes small boys, apparently. Or very young men, anyway.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at
Whew.
home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone used to let off a little steam.
LAPD officers are sworn to protect the citizens of Los Angeles, causing them harm, blah, 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 blah.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one...
She ran right in front of my
Kids
vehicle.
used to steal cars
She had a death wish.
Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
All units, officers have Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ooh, oh boy. What's that? Ah, the cinematic camera. Whoa! It's weird driving around like this.
Reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units to handle code 3 identified.
Yeah, okay, it's too difficult. Yeah, I overshot my destination as well. Which way is it? It's close by.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
After them!
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting
Ow!
assistance
Hey!
at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away.
Hey! What's he trying to do? To push me off the road? Oops. Sorry, lady.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Ah, but I want to go in the river. Yeah, suspect escaped. Damn.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away. Gonna lose him.
Damn it!
Step on him, Phelps. Take him out.
Pushed me! Ah! Wouldn't let me turn. Come on now.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away. Step on him. Take him out.
I wanted to send him crashing, but I ended up losing more time in the process.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Gonna lose him.
What? You remain stuck on that oil drum? Ah! It's like everything is stacked against me.
Come on, you're getting creamed by a kid in a red Ford. God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for grand theft auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón!
Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one.
I
That's
didn't
textbook policing,
didn't
and we
even
need
get
more
to
of it.
interrogate the dignitary, as they say. Question's correct, that was not too good. Vehicle damage is probably going to be quite high. City damage? What, a park bench or something? Distinguished. An audience with Consul General Valdez might have given you the thief as well as his motive. Yeah, I know. I figured I may still get to interrogate him and get him arrested for something else as well at the same time, but the game didn't let me. It's not always easy to know what the game exactly expects you to do to get to a result in the end.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty.
No,
this
not him.
weekend.
Please, not him. He's gonna...
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend Liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination?
Do you know the
Kelso,
penalty
Jack?
for being a
Don't do
pain
it
in
for
my
that.
ass?
He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this
I'm
rifle?
gonna unload it in your face.
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
A marriage made in heaven. That's a hit and run case, I think, or something like that. No? Yep.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, there's a lady living above the cafe or something like that. Investigate Race Cafe.
I heard he's an honest cop.
Yo, come in, partner.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She's suffering.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make if the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
It's a shortcut. See? Got there faster, didn't we?
Detectives, over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, she came here to become a celebrity.
Later. Right now, we're gonna take a look around. Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. No, not the hand. His pocket. Okay, what do we have?
We can notify next of kin.
Ah, yeah, he's married. No, not a whole lot of money. California Fire and Life. Dear Mr. Patterson, it is with great pleasure that we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14-F and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $3.70 per week to $5.90 per week. This raise became effective on January 1st, 1947, where our standard veteran care policy entitled you to a lump sum payout of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. This new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. We at what the fuck? We at California Fire and Life thank you and wish you good health and security for the future. Yours sincerely, Curtis Benson.
Patterson has life insurance. What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament.
Hood ornament or reservoir cork or something like that. I would have said. On those where it's in the front.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell. So the driver managed to brake before the impact. Body traveled a good 20 feet.
More evidence. Trash can or something? A knife? No? Yeah, there's the knife. Yeah, I remembered.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run
Stainless
case,
steel.
Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
There's more. No. If the music stops when I start climbing, it means I'm leaving the scene. Ah. Oh, what? Just the empty bottle?
Seems irrelevant.
Spark plug.
It's all yours, Detective.
Yeah, but there seems to be stuff I haven't looked at yet. Not on the body. Not on the hat either. Unless it's in the cafe, maybe.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Something. Something about him. Kitchen knife blade stained with blood. Wallet belonging to Lester Patterson found on body at accident scene. Now, I can't accuse him if I don't have anything to back what I said. Bad cop, maybe?
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Shrink to the stars. Promises mental breakthrough.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Okay, that's the back door. Okay, we're back in here. Where were they sitting? No, that's the newspaper.
Sorry, pal, that's all I got. Even bartenders run out of gossip.
Is the music still going on outside, or not that I can hear? So maybe that's all the clues. Alright, let's interrogate the mist then.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what...
Hello, colleagues.
Well,
sorry, I missed your message. Yep, this is on the Switch.
people arguing downstairs.
How's it going? It's the only game on Switch that I bought which doesn't come complete on the cartridge. There's an extra download required to be able to play it. But if I didn't get it on Switch, then I wouldn't have been able to play it at all. So I made an exception for this one, but it's the only one I made an exception for.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
She had an accent. I gotta keep my eyes open for sales on the eShop. I think it's been on sale a couple times. Not very often, though. There are other games on the eShop that get discounted way more often than this one, sadly. You're fine? Not too tired? You got a raise? Well, with all the hard work you're putting, I should expect so. You barely have any time for life anymore.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
3C8. Argument overheard.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Oh, she's making a weird face. Bad cop?
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
No time but more money to hoard?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's not bad either, I suppose.
I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information.
And to never spend it. Yeah.
Go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Well, it is. Yeah, I remember liking it a lot when I first played it. The one reproach I would have is that there is not much to do in the city besides just the things that move the plot forward, I'd say. As open world games go, there's not much to do in that open world. But otherwise, the game is pretty good. And the Switch version ain't bad too, so... no, not that. Patterson Residence. What? I can't leave yet? What else should we do? Interrogate the guy inside again? Ah, yeah.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Well, tell me more. No, I was supposed to be a bad cop.
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those 2 off.
Ah, that was wrong.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
What, I'm supposed to go on foot? Ah, because that's not my car. That's a different car. Okay, yeah, this one is this one is mine. They all look the same. I bet even the number on it is the same. But they say in GTA, but this is by the same people, so... Well, no, not really, actually. It's a Rockstar game, but the team that developed it is actually quite different, I think. Oh boy, oh man.
Open your eyes!
Team Bondi, or whatever it is.
She could be in shock. We saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the Patriots, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what?
Yeah, I ain't a very good driver, I know. Yeah, look. There you go. You lose ranks at the end of the case, though, if you cause too much public damage. Damage to other cars and all that. It's because you hate third-person driving. I'm not a big fan of third-person driving, no.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
So many actor faces look familiar in this game.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Hit and run incident, nature of the argument.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
She seems to know a bit more.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
What were you arguing about? Do I have anything? Witnesses report overhearing an argument prior to the accident. Yes. Where is this going? I don't even know where he's trying to get at asking that question.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
He thinks he's a bit of a gangster, but he treats me nice.
Okay, where are we going? What, back to Race Cafe? Or is there more that we can ask? It's strange that...
You can only feel sorry for someone for so long before you begin to despise them.
The autopsy result might have come back.
Ah, using the phone to call in. Okay, my bad. I missed that. Sorry. Hold on. I'm gonna see how long I played last time. Okay, so I streamed about 3 hours, so I guess I spent 52 hours on it last time. But that was to complete just about everything that the game had to offer. So finding stuff hidden in the open world. But just playing through the main story, I'd say maybe about 40. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while. Where's her phone? There's a phone icon here, but... Does she have a phone? Ah, yeah, here.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate.
It's mostly story, yeah.
Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Very little collection, I'd say. Well, I followed a guide. I didn't want to look through the whole through the whole city for the stuff to collect by myself. Then you sometimes you have dispatch calling over the radio, telling you that there's a, I don't know, a shooting at that spot or that spot. That doesn't push the main plot forward. But you can't do it. It's optional though. Okay, report to Central Morgue.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Sorry to disturb you. We're gonna leave now. I wonder if she gets up and tries to close the door, maybe. Man, no, they remain seated. Yeah, in terms of exploration, I think you can collect records, like music records or something like that in the city. I remember you can register some landmarks of LA, like the town hall and stuff like that, or the public library. That's about all I can remember, really. Stray dog. Yeah, like here, for example, I could answer the call from dispatch and just go on and... Go and help my colleagues, but I won't. Oh yeah, there's also an optional objective to register all the brands and models of cars that you can come across in the city. It's not very interesting, but I did it anyway last time. Like, maybe it's in statistics, I can't recall. Yeah, game complete. Actually, it still keeps track of my game records from last time, it seems. Story cases complete, 26. Street crimes. Landmarks discovered. Film reels. Yeah, you can look for film reels in the city. Novels, records. Vehicle types driven. Yeah, it's it's not to register a type of vehicle. You need to have requisitioned it from their driver, I guess. Newspapers viewed. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. It has gotten warmer at your place too. I see it from your baby fan. Yeah, it's gotten really warm these past few days. I don't know what the temperature here inside is at the moment, but 27 degrees Celsius in my room right now. It's a bit cooler outside. After I'm done streaming, I'm gonna open the window, let some cool air in.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have
Apprehend Lorna Patterson.
Report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
This one's our car? Ah, yeah, okay. We were just there. Yeah, hold on. I want to go around the block. Oops. Hope you will never lose your real car like that. I'd be more careful if it was my car. Hold on. Is there any news from the customs yet? No. No, there is no news, but normally the restrictions are not going to be quite as severe now anymore, so they should be able to open more classes for training for newcomers to the job. There are new laws coming into effect on the 1st of July for the EU, though, for importing stuff from outside the EU, so they may be opening new classes at that time, I suppose. Yeah, well, it's taking a very long time.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
They've just said the other day on TV that they didn't have enough people working in customs at the moment too, so.
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him.
He's gonna shoot you! Crazy woman.
Too late, Sabo.
Saying all of that right in front of him. Ah! Obstruction, that is. Well, he's shooting at me right now. Where is he? Where is he?
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger. Put the weapon down now. On your own goddamn head, be it.
I failed. Ugh. Okay, gotta try again. You don't look like you are running fast. Quite slow, actually. Yeah. Indeed. Okay, well, gotta try that chase again, I guess. Oh, let's skip it.
It's too late, Sabo.
Damn it! Well, I guess it has to get to the point where he gets a hostage. It's kind of scripted to not let you catch him.
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
Sacre bleu!
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back?
Help me!
Help me! I helped you.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
I didn't shoot the chest. I aimed for the head.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Well, that was a short one. Vehicle damage is probably gonna be a lot. Yeah, ouch. Bearing in mind, dollars back in 1947 were worth a lot more than today. Ouch. Distinguished, yeah, but it could have been better. The car did not kill Lester, but you allowed the driver to duck a failure to stop charge. A slip of the tongue.
Phelps, Bukowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Exits.
Pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic
No,
type
not
like
that
you.
way. Here.
I don't believe you.
Which car is ours? This one? Oh. You got a better one, or what? Or is this the car for undercover missions? Yeah, you can try to drive with what they call the cinematic camera as well. Like, with that camera,
Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that
it doesn't make things much better, I'm afraid.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Yeah, I'm not even driving the right way, also.
Terrible enough being murdered like that without having your death strewn all over the front.
Yeah, okay, I'll switch back to the actual camera angle, alright? Because, I mean, you can try. I mean, it certainly looks special, but, playable? No, not really. Car chases look cool shot from that angle, but being in control though. The Switch version has a lot more pop-in than other versions of the game though, I guess. On current gen, I should say, like compared to say PS4 or Xbox One. It's LA, yeah. It's LA. It's in the title.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
I gotta go to bed? Okay. I won't be much longer on stream myself, so take it easy. Yeah, brain is not working.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Well, have a good rest, Quillix.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I would love to.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles
Yeah,
over
see
the
ya.
speed limit. Get bracelets on.
Out of the
Phelps.
car now.
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
That was not a police car, admittedly.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Coombs Automotive Company.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive.
Date 111. Yeah, November 1st, I guess. Or is it 11th of January? 1947. I sign off my name on legal ownership certificate and sign my name on ownership certificate or car purchased. Wait, what? Doesn't make any sense. Signed, Cliff Harrison. Please enter my order for 1 motor car as specified below to be delivered. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, I wrecked this car, but alright. Vehicle reported as stolen.
You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
Pink slip.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced.
Body type sedan. What is it? 6-cylinder. 4DR. I'm not sure. Follow the instructions on reverse side. That's not been filled in. Motive for flight.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Looks a bit nervous. No. I've got nothing to accuse him of, so bad cop.
You better
We're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
Facsimile.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for Grand Theft Auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
Poor guy, though. I mean, they were after him for something he didn't do, and he's still getting arrested.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to.
Hey.
Usually they're called politicians.
I think I remember this case. Something about forged pink slips.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there.
Is there an option to go there automatically without having to drive around? I mean, I like driving, but...
See?
I knew you weren't finished.
Coombs Automotive Company. Used cars.
Not another step. I have got a
He's a Buick.
Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal.
Joke's on.
That's jokes on.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember right.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way.
Yeah, walk this way.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
She told me to walk this way. Walk this way.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
What's this? Copy of the receipt. Customer receipt, yeah, uh-huh.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least.
Mm-hmm. It's these that are getting forged, I believe, in this case.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
So what, that was the previous owner of the car? Reassignment to dealer, Coombs, signed by Richard Coombs, with the stamp of the company.
We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Details of transaction.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
Says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
Investigate Marquee Printing. Check payment details.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
There's something there, I think.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Cancel it so that it cannot be cashed in.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Doesn't sound like it.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
5 out of 5.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Okay, can I save?
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Okay. Well, I'll do that then. Hold on, there's a phone right there.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
If I quit now, it's not gonna force me to restart, is it? Yeah, because I'd like to stop here for tonight. I think I've progressed enough. Quit. All unsaved progress will be lost. Well, I don't know if it's saved. Did it? Options. Gameplay, control, subtitles, display camera. Saving content. Well, it says that it's saving. Alright, then let's quit. I'll be back tomorrow night then, and we'll be continuing this. I don't know how far along I am. It's probably going to take the next few days to get through this. But anyway, take care. Have a good rest of the day, and see you next time. Bye-bye.